Good morning everyone. Welcome back to the English class. In the previous class, we learned the poem Fairies. Today, let's see the exercises from the chapter. So before moving to the exercise part, read the poem once again and then come back to the exercise part. So let's see the questions. The first one is a reading comprehension. Tick the correct answer to complete each sentence. There are fairies and the correct option. Can you identify the correct option from there? There are fairies at the bottom of the poet's garden. The next one is the wood has. Is it the wood has mouse and beetles, or is it the wood has mouse and grasshopper, or is it the wood has grasshoppers and beetles? The correct choice is the wood has mouse and beetles. Let's see the next one. The butterflies and bees would. Is it hold up the light, create a breeze, or sit on the moonbeams? The butterflies and bees would create a breeze by fluttering their wings. Now, fourth one. The fairies make a fan. Is it with the moonbeams, or using mouse, or with a star? The fairies make a fan with a star. Now question 5. The fairies stand up and sing. Is it to welcome the fairy king and queen, or is it when they are merrymaking, or is it when they are leaving the forest? The fairies stand up and sing to welcome the fairy king and queen. Now, let's move on to the next section of exercise, and it is the speaking exercise, and it's about role play. What do you mean by role play? Role play is the act of imitating the character and behavior of someone who is different from yourself. So let me read the question given here. The poet imagines herself to be the fairy queen. Tell your elbow partner what you want to be. Then draw a picture of your imaginary self. So in the poem Fairies, the poet, Rose Amy Fileman, has described herself as the fairy queen. Here, in this exercise, you're asked to do a role play. You have to imagine that you're someone else and you have to describe your character and behavior. And there is a box even here. Here you can picture yourself. You can draw a picture of your imaginary self here, and you have to answer questions like this, which are given in dialogue boxes here. So if I wanted to be a fairy queen, I would wear a golden crown, and I would wear golden slippers and a beautiful dress which is covered all around with beautiful jewels. I would tap my magic golden slippers so that it will take me to different places. And I will have a magic wand which I will use to transform anything I see. And as a fairy, I love eating dew and snowflakes. So what do you want to be? You imagine yourself as something different, and you have to talk about it in this section. You can record what you're talking about and send it through Teams. Let's move on to the next section. It is the writing exercise, and this is about creative writing. What do you mean by creative writing? Creative writing involves your thoughts and feelings in a unique, imaginative and poetic way. So you can say it is the art of making things up. The only purpose is to entertain the reader. And it has got poetics and storytelling in it. Now let me read out the question given here to you. You are going to meet the friendly fairy. She grants wishes that help others. What would you like to wish for, and who will it help? Make a list of wishes you'd like to request her for. So you have to imagine that you are meeting this friendly fairy, and she is someone who grants wishes to help others. And you have to prepare a list of wishes that you are going to ask her so that it will be helpful to others. So this exercise you can write in your notebook, take a picture and send this through Teams. Now the next exercise is an activity. So we have seen in stories that fairies have a magic wand. And here in this section, you are given instructions to make a magic wand yourself. It is a fun activity. You can make beautiful magic wands, take a picture and send us to Teams. Let's see the next section. It is My Word Bank. Write the new words that you have learned in this poem. So we have learned a few new words in the poem. You have to write down these words and their meanings in your notebook. Learn to pronounce these words and also learn to write sentences with these words. Let's see the new words that we learned in this chapter. Moss. What is moss? Moss is a soft green plant. Beetle. Beetle is a type of insect. And merrymaking. Enjoy oneself. Steals away. Steals away means lives quietly. So these are the new words that we learned in this poem. You have to write down these words and their meanings with the correct spelling in your notebook. Learn the words and their meanings and learn to pronounce them, and also write down sentences using these words. So children, we have come to the end of this chapter, the poem Fairies. I hope you are clear with the exercise part and also read the poem again. So that's all for today. We'll meet in the next class with a new chapter. Till then, bye.